Yvonne Adele, who is the, well, most of the things runs Ideas While You Sleep, as the Chief Idealist of Ideas Culture. So please welcome Yvonne Adele.
We've only got 5 minutes, so I'll make it quick. Ideas While You Sleep is best described as a delivery of freshly squeezed brilliance. Tony knows that word, that share word has just come up in the last week. But really that describes exactly what it is. I'm a conference speaker, a motivational speaker. I speak at large corporate conferences about brainstorming and how to get ideas. And it's quite expensive to have me come and speak at your conference. So I wasn't able to help people to get ideas as much as they needed them. So I used my own brainstorming techniques to come up with an under $1,000 product which would get people ideas quickly as often as they needed them. So using one of my brainstorming techniques, I was using the word pillow because you've got to use a random word to try and come up with something, and I was trying to associate the word pillow with ideas, and I came up with this term, ideas while you sleep. So I kind of retrofitted the product to that because I had to use that term because it was just so catchy. So then I thought, what if clients could come to our website and put in their business challenge, and then overnight we'll do the brainstorming for them and send back the ideas the next morning. So as I finished that walk, which is where I go when I need all my ideas, I jumped online, and because I'm a bit of an HTML programmer from way back, I created this little form on my website, and I went out onto Twitter, where I had 2,000 followers at the time, about 7 months ago, and I said, is anyone interested in helping to solve interesting client challenges, earn money, full training provided? Money was a dollar sign because I didn't have enough characters. And I had 72 people register in 1 hour. So I thought, okay, now I'm going to get some clients. So I went back to some of my corporate clients and I said, would any of you be interested in us doing the thinking for you sometimes? And I got enough interest there. They all thought that was fascinating. So I quickly I downloaded the demo version of Camtasia, and I quickly recorded a little screen capture video with my voice of how to do a brainstorm my particular way. Got these 72 people, which have become 200 by then, to watch it and do a little test run, and they all got it instantly and were able to come up with these ideas exactly the way that I needed them to. So that was 7 months ago. Now, 7 months later, we have 442 brainstormers in 8 different countries, ranging in age between 15 and 82, and clients who have come from 12 different countries, and foreign language speaking version just about to be sold to the Netherlands, Spain, Croatia and Germany. And it just sort of all happened overnight. And, I guess in 2 instances, one was the ideas agents, who are the brainstormers, who were so keen to just give their brain power. And yes, they got paid for it too. They get paid $25 for every 15-minute brainstorm that they do, which is $100 an hour, which is quite good for a crowdsourcing model. The clients pay between $500 and $800, depending on what sort of size corporate they are. So every 4 brainstorms we pay them $100, and they have to do one for free. And we have CEOs in the brainstorming group who just do it for nothing because they want to get out of the boardroom sort of method of thinking and just use these different methods of thinking and do sort of fresh things. And so the challenges I have had, I suppose, which may be of interest to anyone using international crowds for crowdsourcing, are tax implications and paying people and GST and all that jazz, and your accountant can come up with, well, when I say creative, I don't mean wrong and tricky, but you have to actually be quite creative about the way that you take on people that you're going to pay from different countries, and they still have to provide a tax invoice, and even though their particular earning country doesn't have tax invoices and things, your accountant can tell you about it. But that's very, very tricky, and luckily for me, what I did was, because I told people that we were going to pay for every 4 brainstorms, I had this little bank of people being suppliers before I had to actually pay anyone. So I had 4 or 5 clients coming in, before I had to pay one brainstormer, and we pay them all via PayPal. So the condition under which we take them on will be that they have to allow payments via PayPal, because all payments come in that way and then can go out that way. So yeah, that's the main thing. And what happened with a lot of the clients, well, let's say 2 out of 10 clients will say, I don't want these random people coming up with ideas for my challenge. I want women over 45 who have children. And I have been able to say to them, if you just let me do it my way first, I'll give you a freebie, and you can have the women over 45 who have children from my group, but let me do it my way to show you how you need random ideas from all sorts of different people around the world. has worked in every instance so far. So yeah, I think that's probably about a 5-minute wrap up, and then if any questions you can ask me, we'll do the question bit.
Great, thank you very much.